Hi guys. Okay, so this is the second video on the OMS where we're going to take a look at the engine. Now, the information is from what's stored in my head, so if I leave anything out, feel free to ask some questions. So the car was originally bought in 2006, or made in 2006, and it came with a standard 1300 Hayabusa. Then the original owner went back to OMS in 2008 or 2009, got that upgraded to a 1400 Hayabusa. That was a kit that comes from Radical or PowerTech. It includes the barrels, the pistons, camshafts, and also it's got an APE roller cam chain conversion. It's on standard Hayabusa throttle bodies, 50mm. They work really well up to 1400cc. It's got a high pressure fuel pump. On the exhaust side, it's got a stainless steel tubular manifold, 4:2:1. It's on the gearbox, it's got a heavy duty output shaft, which is one of the only weak points in these engines. That drives the double chain. It's got an upgraded clutch basket where they removed the back torque limiter from the motorbike application. It's a later version of the engine. I believe the engine is age 2005. It's got the green sticker on the starter, which means it's a later version of the Generation 1 cars. It's also got a little modification in here in the starter gears. Sometimes, because of the high compression engine, it can break a pin in here, and that puts one of the gears out through the case in here, but all they do is put an extra little pin through the middle of the first pin, and that stops that happening. It's got a new starter clutch. Before the last season, I did some work on this car, which included a new timing chain. The new starter clutch went into it at that stage. Clutch springs were changed. A full service, spark plugs, oil, filter. At that time as well, the cams were checked, the valves were shimmed. There was a compression check done on the engine, but it's a really healthy 1400cc engine. We've had it on the dyno, and it's putting out 215 horsepower on a very realistic dyno. So that is basically it. The sump, it's a modified sump with a swinging pickup. It's a very simple install, and it's easy to take the engine in and out as well, not that you will ever have to. The only time I've had it out was when we got the chassis powder coated. It charges itself. It's got the regulator rectifier, which helps if you're running the fan, and a small battery. Okay, that's pretty much it on the engine. Okay, so we can fire it up. Got the master switch on, auxiliary battery plugged in. You've only got an ignition switch, which is on. ECU fires up, fuel pump comes on. This is the oil pressure warning light. On the dash we have a few different displays. This is gear selected. Press the right hand button to toggle between them. Engine coolant temperature, I've had it running so it's warm. RPM and battery voltage. Back to gear. Okay, so let's fire it up. As you can hear, it sounds pretty sweet. It's a really healthy engine. It's very quick off the line and accelerate up through the gears. In fact, it's probably faster than that car to get going. I think that pretty much covers the engine. As I said, if you have any questions, just ask me. All I can say is the car is really healthy and pretty much ready to go, other than the couple of points that I've mentioned. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos.